What's going on, everybody? What is going on? It's your boy Craig Simmons. It's Gamer TV. I'm back with another video. Couple things I want to talk about. Kena. That's it. Bridge of Spirits. I picked it up and been playing it. My little thoughts on it. And then let's talk about the boring Moriarty, him and his podcast crying about Microsoft possibly buying other developers, and possibly Take-Two, and keeping Grand Theft Auto, and how it's heinous and horrendous and they won't stand for it. It's crazy. So we'll get into that. But first off, Kena, Bridge of Spirits. It's a pretty cool game. Picked it up, $40. I know it's coming to Xbox eventually. I might double dip and try it again. Maybe, but who knows? Could come to Game Pass, which that's another thing I want to talk about too. More stuff coming to Game Pass, man. I mean, the news just keep dropping. But anyway, it's a good game. It's hard as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't ready for it. I don't play the Demon Souls, Dark Souls, or Bloodborne, them type games. I don't play that shit. The people that do like it, probably would definitely like this. So I had to bump the difficulty down. I ain't gonna lie. I put it on Give Me Story, and still it was a little tough, but I could deal with it a lot better. And mainly because of the simple fact that the bosses kill you when you play it on them. They kill you in like 3 hits, man. That ain't my cup of tea. And the controls for this girl, your actions for your character, she's slow. Putting that shield up the counter, man, is slow. Dodging, jumping, and stuff like that, it's slow and clunky. And these enemies cover. They literally jump across the screen and whack you. The radiuses for the attacks is ridiculous. But I get it. That's the purpose of those games. You like those challenging games, by all means, get it, play it. But like I said, I bumped when I knocked the difficulty down. Give Me Story. It's a pretty cool game. You bringing life back to the forest. You helping people pass, and the main bad guy. I guess he ain't really bad. You figure it out when you play it. But the visuals look good. I'm playing on the base PS4, so but I did get the PS5 version. So when I do get my PS5 at the end of the month. Oh yeah, that's right. I locked down PS5 digital. Didn't have to pay scalper prices. So basically, Walmart added in stuff online, and I picked one up. So in October, I should be getting it. So I might try this game again. On the PS5 to get a better take. But base PS4, the game looks good. Sound, the art, But for people who don't play cartoony games, don't play it. Stay away from it. You ain't gonna like it. But all in all, it's a fun game. $40 title. Picked up both versions of the game. I say it's a good investment, and for the people waiting for the Xbox version, could possibly come to Game Pass. But you play on the Series X, you can get the superior product. So enjoy. With that being said, let's jump on to this boring Moriarty and his podcast. I call it Big Cry. We won't stand for Microsoft buying studios and developers. Well, how you think any of these companies acquired stuff? They purchased studios, they purchased talent. That's what they did. Sony and Sony for it. They just bought not Naughty Dog. The people that did Spider-Man, Insomniac. Granted, you can say they made mostly Sony games anyway, but nevertheless, not only did they buy them, but they also, as we all know now, they been had the Spider-Man name, IP, which has always been a multiplier. I mean, I remember playing Spider-Man back on Super Nintendo, Maximum Carnage, on my DS, playing Ultimate Spider-Man, Xbox OG, Xbox One, it's always been there. All of a sudden, Sony throws their money around, and they locked the Spider-Man IP to their platform. I didn't like it at first, because I love to play most of my games on my Xbox. But hey, I get it. So you know what I did? Instead of getting on social media, whatever was out at the time, bitching and crying over it, I bought a PlayStation. So if Microsoft, just like they did with Bethesda, they bought it, and pretty much every Elder Scroll game, it ain't my thing. A lot of Bethesda games ain't my thing, but nevertheless, for the people that like playing them, But at least you got options. You don't want to buy Xbox for whatever reason, you just hate it that bad, you just don't want to buy it. You can stream it, XCloud, or for everybody, they always say this: I got a super PC, I got 33090s. There you go. You can go to PC. But at least you got options with Microsoft. So if they do or were to buy, let's say, Take Two, and as Boris Mariotti said, we won't stand for this heinous. Where was this energy when now it's looking like they locking down Wolverine? That's heinous, isn't it? You're taking it away from 60 million players. That's what he said when it came to possibly taking away Grand Theft Auto. 150 million players on the PlayStation side, which you can look on your friends list if you got a PlayStation. When it comes to these exclusive games, even the best one, man, hardly any of my friends playing them. That's just the bottom. That's just the nature of it. Everybody play multi-plats. You just play where you want to play. And at least with Microsoft buying these studios and these publishers or whatever developers, you can have options. Yeah, it's gonna be on the Xbox ecosystem, but if for some reason you don't want an Xbox console, guess what? You can stream it anywhere, any device that's XCloud is on, Game Pass is on, and all Sony got to do is let Game Pass on PlayStation, and then boom, problem solved. I don't see that happening. But just the fake outrage is ridiculous behind this, man. Like, say Wolverine. I'm playing Wolverine now on my 360. Booted it back up. Now that I can't play on my favorite platform, the next Wolverine game it's a shame. But guess what? I'm gonna buy the PlayStation 5, and I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna enjoy it. Cause that's what gamers do. I ain't saying it got to be your preferred place, cause PlayStation ain't my place to play, but when something come on it that I gotta play, that's just what it is. But the outcry, talking about it ain't organic, Microsoft throwing their money around. If Sony had the backing that Microsoft has given the backing to Xbox, if Sony had that same exact opportunity, they would have done the same thing. But it would have been worse, because say if you couldn't afford both consoles or whatever the case, and you didn't like PlayStation like that, you rather play on Xbox, you will miss out on that. At least with Microsoft doing this, there are other options instead of having to buy the console. The console hurts you that bad, you need the console offended you for whatever reason, at least you get options. With Sony, you don't. Or God forbid if some of these other companies would have bought it. Imagine just Stadia only. God knows. But anyway, it's your boy Crazy Simmons, man. It's Gaming TV. I'm wrapping it up. Hit the like button if you like it. If you don't like it, you got the thumbs down button. I don't recommend it. Like, subscribe, and share. Till next time, game on, players, game on. And this game is hard, but I did enjoy it. And it's beautiful. I'm out.